Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Ohio Association for College Admission Counseling Transfer Virtual College Fair. My name is Becca, and I will be facilitating this event tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are turned off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at strivescan.com/Ohio. So now I'd like to turn it over to our presenters. First up, we have Terry from SUNY Potsdam. Take it away.
Thank you, Becca. I'm just going to share my screen real quickly here. All right, good evening, folks. As Becca said, my name is Terry Francis. I am Associate Director of Admissions at SUNY Potsdam. SUNY Potsdam is a public institution in the state of New York. I'll go into more about the location in just a second. This photo that you're looking at right here is the beautiful Racket River, which kind of flows adjacently to the campus, obviously on a nice fall day. And in the background, you'll see the iconic Satterley Hall clock tower, which you'll see on a lot of our publications and so forth. Some history and facts about the institution. SUNY is a huge system, 64 branches, 64 campuses of the SUNY system. We are the smallest and oldest four-year college in that system. And the sector that we're in is called the university colleges. And basically what that means, liberal arts-based colleges that cover a ton of different academic areas, offering bachelor's degrees and master's degrees. We have about 3,500 total students. That breaks down to an 11-to-1 student to faculty ratio. And really what that tells you is the amount of personal attention that you get at SUNY Potsdam is amazing. You really do get to know the faculty and people all across campus. We're very proud. We do have the #1 rated food in the SUNY system with all sorts of eateries across campus. Lots of activities, not only the 400 fine arts events and performances a year, but all sorts of other things that I'll get into in just a second. There are 3 other colleges in the immediate area. And what that really means is there's really a sense of collegiality among the 4 schools. Our students are able to cross-register and take courses at the other institutions, go over and catch shows and participate in different types of events and so forth. And in terms of location, we're located just outside the beautiful Adirondack Mountains. It really is a picturesque area. If you like outdoor activities, this is definitely a college that you should look into. We're also up in the northern part of New York State, about 25 minutes from the Canadian border. Academic opportunities, over 50 majors and over 60 minors. Those are broken down into 3 schools. We do have the internationally known Crane School of Music. So if you're a musician and you're interested in doing a music degree program, definitely a school to look into. The School of Arts and Sciences, where lots of STEM majors in there. STEM is very popular on campus. Programs that you would consider arts and sciences, so things like psychology, very popular, English and communication, computer science, mathematics, a long list. You can look at those on our website. And then in the School of Education and Professional Studies, there's the Public Health and Human Performance Department, where there's an exercise science program, community health, lots of teacher education programs. If you want to be a teacher, definitely a place to look into. And also our business administration program is in that department. We're very well known for applied learning. So if you want to fit an internship into your experience and earn credit for that, if you are thinking about going into law enforcement, we have a police academy on campus, and then all the other really cool things that you're seeing here as well. A very robust library system, the college library, but then there's also Crane has its own library and a huge interlibrary loan system. Over 100 clubs and organizations to get involved with. Those are just a few of them. Go on our website. You can see all the different things to get involved with. Our students are very active, very much a residential campus. We have a student life office that makes sure there's always something going on. So whether it's athletics or academic-based clubs or art exhibits, creative writing activity, music shows, theater and dance, you name it, lots of stuff to do. Transfer students, Common App or SUNY app, doesn't matter to us which one you do. You can go to admissions/apply-transfer and see more transfer specific information. The main things to get the process going once you've applied are your college and high school transcripts. And then you see you have to be in good academic standing, at least 2.0. Average accepted GPA is a 3.0, and we do send an evaluation soon after the offer of admission. Cost, that's the 2020-2021 cost. So you can say the in-state and the out-of-state cost there. You want to make sure to do the FAFSA in a timely manner, no matter what school you're looking at. We do have merit-based scholarships for transfer students. If you have a 3.0 or higher college GPA, you can apply for scholarship money to be added on to any other types of aid that you qualify for. And basically the main point I wanted to make right here is reach out to me directly. That's my email. That's my direct phone line. Check out the Potsdam website. And specifically on there, our visit page, which there's a visit button right from that home page. You can click on that and you'll see virtual events that you could attend. And then we are doing in-person visits on weekdays. So there are lots of opportunities to do that. And then if you'd like to find out more, check out things on our website, or you can hit the request information button that's also available on our homepage, and we'll connect with you from there. I'm going to stop my screen share right there.
Thank you, Terry. Awesome. All right, up next, we've got Carlos from Tiffin University. Take it away. And Carlos, you're on mute, I think. Oh, there you are. Or it looks like you're not muted, but we can't hear you. Carlos, if you'd like, we can have someone else go, and then you can take care of your sound if that's okay. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go ahead with Taylor, University of Mount Union. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Thank you, Taylor, so much.
Start my video. Share my screen. All right. Okay. So, hi, my name is Taylor Williams, and I am the transfer admissions counselor at the University of Mount Union, and I will be talking about the transfer admissions process, tuition, as well as other avenues we have here at avenues of support we have here at Mount Union for transfer students, as well as some other important aspects about our university. All right, so we have over 90 student organizations. The cool thing about our student orgs is if there is something you do have an interest in and we do not have an organization for, you and about 3 friends can get together and you can start an organization. It takes about 3 weeks to get all the paperwork filled out and for everything to go into effect. I think that's cool because put on your resume that you started an organization at your university, and it shows you have really great leadership skills, and come back as an alumni some years later and see how much your organization has grown. You're like, hey, I started that. And so we're pretty much a very active campus. About 85% of the student population is involved with at least one organization. With our athletics, we have 24 varsity athletic teams. We are a D3 school with the energy of a D1 school. It's not just the students, faculty, and parents who come to support our athletic teams. It is also citizens of the City of Alliance and surrounding cities and towns that like to come and support our teams. We also have additional club and intramural options for students who are wanting to still stay active and be on a sports team, but not have a schedule as rigorous and strict as someone playing a varsity athletics sport, as well as we do have a really nice student rec center. So we do have 56 undergraduate majors with 6 graduate majors. There are 3 ways that you can apply. All 3 of these ways, there's no application fee. The first way you can apply is, of course, through the Mount Union website. You can apply through Common App, as well as we have an Express app, which is just like a phone app. You can download through the App Store and say you're like laying in bed one night and you're like, hey, I want to apply for Mount Union, but I don't feel like getting my laptop. So you will, of course, just pull out that phone app, and it takes about 2-3 minutes to apply. You can upload your other components later on down the road. We are rolling admissions, so there's an application deadline. You can apply as early or as late as you'd like, but I still like to recommend that students apply at least a couple months before classes start. We're going to need your official high school and college transcripts sent directly from their schools. We will need an application essay that answers the prompt for transfer students. The prompt is basically, why are you leaving your previous institution and what brings you and interests you with Mount Union, as well as we'll need a student standing evaluation form to be filled out by your most recent institution, just letting us know you're in good academic standing. Yeah. So moving on. So some of the support we offer here for our transfer students is there's a 1 credit hour transfer student seminar that all transfer students will take their first semester here, just basically letting you get acclimated with Mount Union as well as the workload. You will have an initial academic advisor who works with all transfer students. After you are accepted and you pay your deposit, she will contact you, and you guys will be able to set up a meeting to kind of go over and compile your class schedule for the upcoming semester. As well as if you are interested in Mount Union, but you want to see how many credits you have that are transferable to Mount, then you can submit an unofficial college transcript to credit_transfer@mountunion.edu. And this will basically allow you to just get a transfer of credit sheet done to see where you're at if you attend Mount. So with tuition, the cost of tuition for this upcoming school year is around $44,300. That's with room and board and other required fees included. Of course, if you are a transfer student who is looking to commute, then you can take away $10,900 from the room and board. But the average financial aid package we give here is around $27,031. And our cost is actually 11% cheaper compared to other private small 4-year liberal arts schools that are like Mount Union in the state of Ohio. So we do offer scholarships for our transfer students. We have merit-based scholarships. The highest one we offer with a 3.5 and above is $15,000, plus an extra $3,000 if you do happen to want to stay on campus. We also have additional scholarships for like visual and performing arts majors, as well as a Mandela Multicultural Scholarship. And be sure to submit your FAFSA to see if you qualify for additional grants and loans. So you can contact us, contact me, transfer admissions counselor. I can answer any questions that you'll have, as well as we are currently doing on-campus visits. So you can do that through mountunion.edu/visit-campus. And that is all. Thank you.
Thank you, Taylor. Awesome. Up next, we've got Carlos from Tiffin University.
Awesome. Are you able to hear me right now?
Yes.
Awesome. Awesome. Great. So my apologies for earlier. Can I introduce myself? I'm Carlos Santiana. I'm the transfer admissions counselor for Tiffin University. So I prepared a quick slideshow here. Can I just showcase a little bit of what we got to offer at Tiffin? So I'm just going to begin with, no, my screen isn't working. Are you able to see my screen all right?
Yes, we can see it.
Awesome. So I'm just going to begin with the summit with our admissions requirements. So with our admissions requirements, we do require a 2.0 cumulative GPA. Anything under a 2.0, we will require an admissions essay kind of explaining what happened, why did your GPA fell so low, and then we take it to a committee, and then the committee decides on an admission decision. If you do have any notice, for example, you got suspended from the university, dismissed, academic probation, anything along those lines, then we also will require an admissions essay, kind of explaining again what happened, the situation, and then we send you over to committee as well. We do require a high school transcript if you do not have an associate's degree. However, we do not need it for admissions purposes. This is more of along the lines if you do choose to come into Tiffin, just to make sure to see if you have any AP courses, CCP courses that we can pull and then transfer to your curriculum sheets. So we do require high school transcripts if you do not have an associate's degree. So we do offer scholarships to our transfer students. They're based on your cumulative your cumulative GPA. Those scholarships are 8, 9, 10, and 12,000. Anything from a 2.0 to a 2.69 is the transfer 1888 grant of 8,000. Anything from a 2.7 to a 3.49, that is a transfer dean's grant of 9,000. Anything from a 3.5 to a 3.74, that's the transfer presidents of 10. And then the last one is 3.75 and above is a transfer trustees of 12,000. This scholarship is automatically granted to you upon acceptance. So you do not have to worry about applying for these additional scholarships. These are automatically given to you. As for these scholarships, you can also qualify for athletic scholarships. That's between you and coach. And then we do offer endowment scholarships, which are like donor alumni scholarships that we do offer. So since we employ a lot of athletes, our average student to athlete GPA is at 3.06. We do have a 14:1 student teacher ratio, and our average class size is 20. During your first, kind of depending on how many transfer credits you bring in, your largest classrooms, it may be 25, 30 students, but your average class size will be 20. So you will have that one-on-one attention from your professor. We do have 3 schools. It's the School of Business, the School of Arts and Sciences, as well as the School of Criminal Justice and Social Sciences. So within our School of Business, we do offer accounting, business management, computer science and software development, video game design, web design, and system administration, finance, human resource, international business, manufacturing management, marketing, sports management with athletic administration, as well as sports marketing and supply chain. Within our School of Arts and Sciences, we do offer applied science that is a cohort with Mercy of Toledo. So it does require different admission requirements. We will require your full transcripts to make sure that everything gets transferred through, since it is a separate program from our traditional programs. And then we offer chemistry, commercial music. We do offer scholarships to our music students or art students. So if you are interested in, say, for example, choir, band, theater, those type of programs that we do offer scholarships. They're non-competitive, so you will receive some form of aid. Kind of just depend on your involvement with the arts departments. You do not need to major in arts to receive that scholarship. You can major in any program and receive that aid. And then we have digital media and design, education, which we are partnered with Lourdes University, and then exercise science, forensic science, health, fitness, and wellness, healthcare administration, nursing, public history, and then communications. Within our School of Criminal Justice and Social Sciences, we are very well known. Most of our students do come as for a forensic psychology. It's the most popular program. Within our criminal justice and social sciences, we also offer corrections, criminal behavior, criminalistics, cybersecurity, digital forensics, government, national security, homeland security and terrorism, justice administration, law enforcement. We are partnered through TARA, so you are able to attend police academy while attending TU. So by the time you graduate, you'll be finished with that police academy aspect. We also offer psychology and addictions counseling, cross-culture, as well as human services, which is more like your social work aspect. And then we do have athletics. From a women's side, we offer basketball, cross country, esports, golf, lacrosse, soccer, softball, stunts, tennis, track and field, volleyball, and wrestling. You can receive some form of aid from the coaches. However, like I mentioned, that's between you and coach. Like I tell all my students, if it was up to me, everyone will get full rights. But unfortunately, I'm not allowed to do that. So definitely communicate with the coach and see what kind of aid they're going to offer you. And whatever they offer you, we stack that on top of whatever we offer you academically to try to give you the most opportunity you can financially. And then from our men's sports, we offer baseball, basketball, cross country, esports, football, golf, soccer, tennis, track, and wrestling. And then you can definitely contact me if you do have any questions regarding cost and anything else. You can definitely reach me at tiffin.edu.
Great. Thank you so much. And finally, last but not least, we have Ohio University. So take it away, Stacy.
Thanks, Becca. Let me share my screen here real quick, and we will get started. Thanks everyone for being here tonight. My name is Stacy Oliver, and I'm a regional recruitment manager at Ohio University, and I'm excited to spend some time talking with you. I'll put my contact information in the chat when I'm done. Feel free to ask questions in the Q&A as we go along. So we can't talk about Ohio University without first talking about Athens, where we're located in southeastern Ohio. I like to say that most days look like what you see in our photographs, with the blue skies, the rolling hills of the Appalachian Mountains, and our beautiful campus right in the heart of Athens. Athens is a quintessential college town. It was founded to be the home of Ohio University, and that means that the leadership of the city and the university work together to create a truly blended living learning experience. Athens has been named the best college small town in the United States, and we take that pretty seriously. It's in large part because of the fun and funky vibe of the community. What you see pictured here is Uptown Athens, and this is where students spend time when they're not in class. It's where you'll find coffee shops, live music, shopping, and dining. There's also a great deal of outdoor recreation in Athens and the surrounding area, including national forests, camping, parks, and a 21-mile paved bike path that runs parallel to the river that runs just on the perimeter of campus. Ohio University is a four-year public institution. We have about 17,000 undergraduate students. So we hit that sweet spot of being a mid-size institution where you have access to all of the benefits of a major research institution, with your education being delivered to you in a way that feels much more personalized and much more customized. We have more than 250 academic programs to choose from. So whether you are transferring and intend to keep that same academic program that you started or are looking to start over, we're happy to help you find a major that aligns with your future interests and goals. We also have a strong focus on experiential learning, including undergraduate research, study abroad, and internships. So we're happy to get you connected with those resources as well. We have a 16-to-1 student to faculty ratio, and that sometimes surprises students as they think about our size, but we think it's important that students have the opportunity to engage not only with their course material, but also with their classmates and their faculty members. At Ohio, 90% of our classes are taught by faculty members instead of graduate students or teaching assistants. We think it's important that you be able to engage with faculty who are content experts in their field and can serve as your mentor on your next steps. We have a vibrant campus life that includes more than 600 active student organizations. We're also home to 16 NCAA Division I teams, and we offer more than 30 club sports and 20 intramural sports. So there are plenty of ways to stay active throughout campus. We also have the Arts for Ohio series, which provides students opportunities to attend gallery exhibits, live performances, lecture series, and things of that nature. Students at Ohio receive admission to all home varsity athletic events and arts events at no additional cost. We think this is a time in your life where you should be able to explore what you're passionate about, and the best way we can do that is by throwing open our doors and inviting you to participate. 93% of our students are employed or pursuing graduate education within 1 year of graduating. We always like to highlight that because as you think about your next steps, we also want you to think about the steps after your next steps. And we're really proud of the ways that we support leadership development and job searching and internship searching. And you'll also be connected to more than 260,000 living alumni throughout the world. Our transfer admission criteria includes having a minimum cumulative grade point average of 2.0 or higher. We generally look for students who have 20 semester hours. If you have fewer than 20 semester hours earned, we are going to want to see your high school transcript as well as the transcript from all of the colleges and universities that you've attended. And we do have a handful of majors that have more selective admissions criteria. So if you're thinking about applying to one of these majors, and certainly we can catch up about these individually, you would also want to be thinking about submitting a portfolio or an audition. And I can connect individually, as I said, to help prepare you for what it is you would need to be thinking about submitting at the time you're ready to apply. Our application is available on Common App. We also have an application available directly on our website, and you can use whichever is preferable to you. There is an application fee, and if you reach out to me after tonight's event, I'm happy to provide you with an application fee waiver. And then we look for official transcripts from all of the colleges and universities you've attended, as well as your official high school transcript if you have fewer than 20 semester hours or 30 quarter hours of college coursework. And those can all be submitted electronically to us at admissions@ohio.edu or mailed to us at that mailing address that you see on your screen. In terms of timeline, we do look for applications from transfer students to be submitted no later than June 15th, and we look for those final transcripts no later than July 15th. You'll notice that there's an asterisk there, and that's intentional. We want to encourage you to apply earlier, and that's important because to be eligible for scholarship consideration, you need to apply and be admitted by May 15th for fall semester. So you've still got some time, but it's becoming a little more urgent at this point. We do offer merit scholarships for transfer students. They are competitive and they range in amounts. There's no separate application required for our merit scholarship consideration. Just by submitting your application materials and being admitted by May 15th, you're automatically considered. So we recommend that you apply by early April. We realize it's early to mid-April now, so you're still within that window. You do need to have completed a full year of academic study, which is 30 semester hours, to be eligible for our merit scholarships. And of course, you can bring in any outside scholarships that you receive. And we also have upper class scholarships available each academic year. And I will pop my information in the chat, but I'm happy to answer any questions that you have.
All right. Thank you, Stacy. All right. If I could have everyone just hop back on super quickly, I'm going to pose a question that all of you can answer in the order that you presented. So what advice would you give someone going through the transfer process? So Terry, if you'd like to start.
Sure. I would say as you're narrowing down your list of schools that you're most interested in going further with, identify that person or those people that can help you figure out how your transfer credits are going to fit into the program that you're transferring into. I know that's the favorite, or my favorite part of my job, is helping people kind of put that puzzle together. So not only the transfer credits, but that person or those people that can really shepherd you through the whole process.
Great. Thank you. All right, up next, Tiffin University. Go ahead, Carlos.
I will kind of go along the same lines as Terry, kind of just communicate with the admissions counselor to make sure that those credits that are transferring into your curriculum, not just transferring as credits, but actually transferring into your curriculum, because that's what matters, what it's going to determine your graduation rate. And also be sure that it's the school that does kind of focus on your degree. That way, you're not going from like a good institution who does kind of focuses on that aspect, and then going to university that doesn't really put an emphasis on those programs.
Great advice. All right, University of Mount Union.
So I also agree with making sure you get that transfer of credit done. You know, you want to make sure that you're getting a good amount of credits transferred to that university. Don't want to have so many credits at another university and have to start over somewhere else. Also make sure that whatever universities you're looking at have really good transfer student support systems, organizations, academic advisors, just even with the financial aid office, make sure you're able to work well with that school, as well as make sure you're go for a campus visit, get a feel for the campus, meet a couple of professors and see how you like that school.
Great. And Ohio University.
Yeah, I would echo all of that. And I would also add, be bold in the questions that you ask. As you think about transferring, there's something that's making you look at other institutions, whether it's that you didn't have a good experience at your current institution, you're looking for a different environment. There's something that's having you explore the opportunity to transfer. Don't be afraid to ask those hard questions of another college or university about what they have to offer and how they're going to stand out and provide you with the education and social experience that you're looking for.
Wonderful. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all other session recordings at strivescan.com/Ohio. Thank you so much to our panelists for sharing your time and all of the information that you were able to give us today. And we hope to see you very soon. Have a great rest of your night.